Y'all, the best thing just happened to me. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. So this is TikTok over here talking about how millennials overstaying their welcome, right? And now, before his video, there was this girl going around saying millennials need a, online etiquette boot camp. I mean, like we didn't invent the fucking internet they were using. Anyway. And so I used the phrase class, referencing the boot camp, went right over this kid's head. Critical thinking skills confirmed non-fucking existent, dog. It's why I don't be talking to fools like this. It real talk be embarrassing some of these Gen Z kids, man. Like the older Gen Z, like I feel bad for them, man. Like they're looking at their younger Gen Z members and going, the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like real talk, that's what's happening. Like they're looking at their siblings and going, "What the fuck, guys?" And it's funny because they think it's a fight for relevance. No, it's a fight because you guys want to make it a fight. And I, for real talk, don't understand the need for a generational divide. Personally, we don't do that. Personally, I don't think there's a reason for it. You know? But kids like that will never understand shit. They'll never understand actual fucking shit like that. Dude, how am I gonna forget what the fucking jump button is? I need to go look at my controls. Is triangle? I don't know why it's not working. Okay, now it's working. That's some bullshit. Dude, I fully do be like fucking squirrel and everything. But yeah, I did tell the kid I was gonna stop responding because I had better shit to do. What the fuck? Let's see. My sweet baby, we wanted you so much, but it just wasn't possible. It's for the best though. I know that now, considering everything. Yo! It's a blood pack. But yeah, I have my own suspicion that it's not so much that they're obsessed with us. I feel like in a world where everything is moving forward and everything is stacked against them, there are a lot of millennials right now who are just sitting there enjoying themselves. And so I feel like they may feel like they're in a fight for relevance. Which, in reality, if they would just sit back and let shit roll, they'd be just fine. Because, I mean, like, millennials didn't make any of the changes we did overnight, you know? Like, they're gonna be just fine. It's still the beginning of their generation. Like, they have no idea what they're actually capable of because they haven't even started yet. So while I feel like that's probably what it is, I kind of feel really bad for this generation, if that's the case, because it can't be fun, you know, to feel like you're already fighting for relevance and it's just the beginning of your generation, you know. And again, this is all speculation. He may not feel like that at all. But it still remains to be said that that's what it looks like from my own perspective. Given that, you know, there's a lot of talk about some of the, you know, some wild shit between the generations that really shouldn't even be a, you know, a thing. Let's see, we're gonna do agility. And I personally don't understand the obsession. Thirst quencher, yes please. With relevance in today's, you know, time. Like, there's so much shit going on. I'm less worried about being relevant and more worried about what the fuck is going on behind closed doors. Because we can't even trust the people that are supposed to run our country, you know? I mean, I understand Gen Z's fighting an entirely different battle at the moment. You know? It's just an observation. No, I want to keep that uniform. That's mine. And like I said, I have no idea if it's just speculation, and this is just based off of patterns I recognize behavior-wise. You know, within, you know, society as I see it. So keep that in mind. Again, all opinionated right there. And you know, I feel the need to say that because, like, one of the favorite things to do is cancel people out of relevancy. Like I said, not worried about being relevant, but I'd rather not get death threats, you know, and shit like that goes with that, because that's usually what comes along with it. And to be honest, that's another thing. Only thing a lot of millennials want is fucking peace. That's it. That's it. Just want to be left the fuck alone, you know? And I don't think that should be like a heard request. There should be scorched up here, but there's not. Has someone already come through and killed these ones? It's possible. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, there's one that ain't died yet. Oh yeah, I could just do this. Oh no, they're already transferred. Just gonna triage center terminal. Safe control. Disengage the lock, please. Thank you. I'll take all that shit. Although I do be ragging on Gen Z, I ain't gonna lie, because how the fuck y'all not gonna be able to use critical thinking skills? I saw a millennial say the other day that they typed something out and they had like spent hours over it apparently. Like, they were really upset because with the thing that they spent hours typing, Gen Z's like, why would you use ChatGPT to respond to me? And this dude's like, the fuck do you mean? And he starts asking, you know, trying to clarify, and he figures it out. He figures it out. They're not used to proper grammar. And so, yeah, I do be ragging on them a little bit. Because the fuck do you mean you're not used to proper grammar to the point you think it means something's written by an AI? Like, I know our school systems are suffering, but they can't be suffering that bad. You know what I'm saying? Because that's fucking wild. Okay? Like, that's wild. It just is to me, you know? And that's what I mean. Like, I be ragging on them, but really, the generation hasn't even begun, and they're growing up in a very, very rough time, politically and economically. So, I mean, like, I think a lot of it is they look at what we had and they get mad that it's all gone. But that's our government right there. And I also think a lot of it is they want something. Like, they want to feel like the life is meant something. And that's every human's desire, right? Sully, will you stop being mean to the other cats? But like I said, I really mean what I said. Like, the generation is just beginning. There's no rush to stay relevant, and there shouldn't be. You know? I think that if they take a moment and collectively calm down, they'll realize that they're going to have their own claim to fame when all of this is said and done. You know? That's what I think. I think they just need to be patient and give themselves time to grow. Cause I mean, that's what a lot of this fucking shit looks like to me. I'm just saying, like, from a societal standpoint, that's what the bullshit looks like right now. I will say, dude, like,
warm again.
Dudes, I think what made me mad was he said it was because we weren't in high school, though. Like, I will be real. Like, we weren't in high school in the 2010s. I am a 96 baby, okay? 96. I graduated 2015. Okay? The 2010s were, like, the generation I was in. Not that I really want to claim them, because a lot of them was some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the shit that was there, like, we didn't really get any really, like, phenomenal music hits or anything. I don't remember, like, really any movie coming out that was that good, except, 2012, and that was, like, really the real last real good one, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I mean, like, I really don't understand why they're so desperate to claim the 2010s, but I'll be real talk, man. They're gonna have to just shut the fuck up. And one wouldn't mind them claiming the 2010s if they weren't so fucking aggressive about it, dude. And like I said, it screams like it screams to me like they're grasping for relevance, like they feel like they're losing relevancy. And I mean, I'll admit, a lot of millennials are shitting on them right now for it. And that's fine, they should be shit on. You're sitting there talking shit about a generation you know nothing about. And that's just facts. You wouldn't like it if I went and talked shit about family members and friends and people you grew up with that you knew nothing about, right? And that's just the thing. A lot of y'all are also upset that none of your generation is coming to defend you. Millennials had to look out for each other, dude. We fucking had to. If we didn't, one of us was ending up on one of those milk curtains and probably would have been on Billionaire Island, okay? So, like, millennials, we looked out for each other. We're probably one of the most united generations. Not because we, like, had a meeting and went together and said, yeah, we all need to stand together as one. Like, that never happened, right? But because at the time, that was survival. Like, that was what happened, because our parents didn't care where we were. They had to put a fucking ad on the TV that said, do you know where your children are? And you know what? Y'all should be grateful you didn't grow up like that. Y'all should be grateful that Gen X, the ones that raised y'all, didn't make y'all live like their parents made them live. And I mean, like, goddamn. Damn, I gotta start all over. But yeah, no, it really baffles me, dude. Like, they seem surprised that we're all so tight-knit. Okay, that worked out. They want to shit on us. They get upset when we talk about how a lot of the fashion was inspired by us. And I'm not saying that you can't be upset about that. You can be upset about whatever the fuck you want to be upset about. I promise. But being upset about those things to us makes no fucking sense. And I mean, yeah, it was a good time. But it was also a dangerous time, and it's the reason that you have the internet etiquette, as you guys put it, that you have, and shit like that. It's the reason that shit exists. We paved the way. And we didn't do it intentionally. Ironically enough, most of us were just trying to use ninjaunblocker.com to fucking get into websites that we weren't supposed to in school, because ninjaunblocker.com was reliable. You loaded into this site at school and you could get past all of the firewalls. So yeah, we are the reason you have internet safety. We are the reason you have etiquette, because we were over there on the dark web talking to fucking, like, hitmen and shit, like it was everyday shit, and our parents had no idea. They left us alone, we left them alone. Nobody got in anybody's business because nobody fucking cared. Which is why a lot of us are handing you guys your asses on the internet. Because we don't understand why you care so much. If you didn't care, you wouldn't be having the conversation. Oh, he's in here. You know, it's just an all-around wild thing, man. To me, it's just wild. And the real talk, man. The real talk about all this is that they're intentionally creating a generational divide because they are unhappy. And I will never understand that. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure the baby boomers are looking at Gen Z like, y'all are fucking dumb. Not because they think that they need to be respectful of millennials or whatever, but because they're picking fights that for no reason. Cause you know, my dad was a boomer, and you didn't pick fights for no reason back then. You usually had a reason to pick a fight. You know? Like somebody said something about your mother or your sister or some shit, you know? So a lot of them see what we're seeing, and we're just sitting there like, what the actual fuck, dog? Closet, no. Be quiet, they don't know we're in here. Are we all that's left? I think so. What do we do? They'll leave eventually, right? We could be in here for days. What other options do we have? We're screwed no matter what. I'll distract them long enough for you to escape. Just give it some time. I'm doing this. Be ready. Please, no. No! Cool. And so, really, I'm not really one to get into generational shit, usually. One, 'cause I think it's stupid. And I'll maintain that to the day I die. I think this generational beef shit is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. But I also recognize that some people have to try and pick fights, dude. That's how they exist in life. Right? Like, I recognize that. You know? It doesn't mean I have to like it, though. Furious. I'll have to look at that in a minute. Let's open this up. But yeah, that's exactly how I feel about that. Glad I got that off my fucking chest. Alright. I'll take all of this shit. This is all mine now, bitches. I'll take that. Oh, I don't want to craft any chems. I meant... Oh my god, I need to fucking... Oh, my Legos. What does it do? Oh! Okay. Dude, there's so much junk in my pocket right now that even after doing all that, I'm still cucumbered. Someone put a head in the toilet. Wait, can I take it? Oh! Taking the skull. I'm taking the toilet skull. I love how in every kitchen there's always rat poison, by the way. Cause it was a common Hold up. Tommy, I know the mountains are dangerous right now, but we need to get a report from the Free States. The farmers are in a bad way. Worried about that broadcast from the Brotherhood of Steel. So find someone that can get to Abigail's bunker up past the mega stop. Ask her the following. Defiance, is that Brotherhood headquarters right? Or the Brotherhood okay? What's coming for us? Is everything okay over there? I know the Brotherhood hasn't made any friends lately, but the whole thing is very disturbing. Yo, the spatula is separate? Fuck yeah. Oven mitt. Damn. Oh fuck. Well. It's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's a good thing I'm a fucking ninja, dude. I have to enunciate because whenever I say ninja real fast, like when I'm talking at a normal speed, it always sounds like some kind of mix of slurs, and I can't do it. Dud removed. Dud removed. Dud removed. Tries to reset. I don't give a fuck about that. Dud removed. Okay, so what if we do where? Zero likeness. Sully, why are you wet? You've been playing in the water again. So there's no W, H, E, or R. Goals. 2 likeness. Roles. 3 likeness. Holes. Ah. Okay. Oh, I did it.
It's been a few hours. I can hear them clawing at the door. I've locked myself in a storage closet, but I don't think the door opens from the inside. It's okay. Everything is okay. Acute stress reaction. Panic and emotional distress. Breathe. Breathe. I would guess it's been 24 hours since the attack. The sound of combat has stopped. They're still outside. I have roughly 8 to 10 weeks. Provided source of fluids. Starvation onset within 10 days. Effects of psychological shock are ongoing. Rather repressed. I can worry about PTSD later. I believe it's been 3 days. 3 nights.
Responders outpost of flat was chartered by Responder Dasa Ben Army. Hereby awards Colonel the Certificate of Absolute Basic Survival Skills and recognition of the completion of the requisite courses of study in the Responder Survival Volunteer Program.
Conserve strength. Using energy to bang on the door or yell at the human face. A source of fluid nourishment has not been found. No one is coming. No one is coming for me. My friends are all dead. Children.
Overseer's log, Morgantown. I used to love coming here on weekends, taking flight lessons. Now it feels like I walked into a nightmare.
Oh, that fucker's asleep.
Scorched things are everywhere. I kept quiet. They didn't see me. I managed to observe them for a bit. Whatever this disease is, it seems to completely take over its host. The ones that used to be human, eventually they go rigid, like some kind of stasis. And if they stay like that for too long, they sort of burn up from the inside out. Vesuvius in reverse. I wondered what could possibly cause all this. And then I got my
Ooh, a
answer.
new poke pack.
It swooped down from the sky, screeching, breathing, infecting everything.
What do you call a porcupine love affair? A murder-suicide.
But we need to consider all our options. Even the nukes. We find the source of this scorched plague and wipe it from the map before it can reach Appalachia. But first things first, we can't let the disease spread to us. Looks like the responders are developing some kind of inoculation. I'm going to pick up their work. You should too. This is the Overseer. Signing off.
Okay. Time to go learn about the inoculation project. Dun dun dun. Look at the dust fall off the ceiling, dog. Oh, I love this song. It's on the radio right now. Who down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Who down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Release your hold and I will set you free. The buggy looked the buzzer right dead in the eye and said, your story's so touching, it sounds just like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Wee. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. It's a good ass fucking song. We're gonna load in. We're gonna load in. We're gonna load in. Down the wrong highway. Oh, you motherfucker. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Then we wouldn't have to wait so long. Wouldn't it be nice if we lived together? Do this week. Fixing camping program bugs. Check Flatwood's kiosk for issues. Get Gary a gift for his next visit. Take another chair to the camp. Alright. My sweet Gary Bean, I'll be up at my camp. Maria's giving me a sanity day so I can relax. Join me. I hope you bought some of that comfort food from Flatwoods. We can have a picnic. Don't worry. If anyone volunteers, stop by to learn stuff. The robots should be able to take care of them. I wrote a whole program to deal with that so I can actually relax and enjoy the great outdoors with you now. Love you, dear hurt. Miguel. Aw, that's so sweet, dude. That's actually really fucking sweet. Miguel, I delivered part of the supply shipment to you safe as requested. Wasn't sure where you were. Guessing you're out in the woods again somewhere. I don't see your robot anywhere either, so I figure you're safe. I'm going to see if Maria needs me to take anything back to Flatwood, so I'll be around for a day or two. Find me. I miss you. Gary. Aw, they're so cute together. Don't touch. These things haven't worked properly since last Scorch attack, so I've sealed them as is. Just don't. We don't need them right now anyway, Miguel. Ah! Dude said stop touching shit. There we go. Inoculation project announcement. Folks, I've got some exciting news to share. As you all know, Dr. Hudson has been continuing her research in the lab at AVR Medical. Well, she just reported in to let us know that she's made a significant breakthrough, and it looks like an inoculation against the Scorp's Plague could soon become a reality. Let's all keep our fingers crossed and make sure to do everything we can to help Claire complete her work. Our very survival depends on it. Jeff Nakamura. I was hoping to trigger it. It's okay. Uh, damn, dude.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Damn.
Oh, I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work. I'm gonna strike it big, baby. It's just about time to eat.
It says a distance up this fucking mountain. I'm gonna have to go that way because I need to go around it.
Target.
to go and get food. Time to microwave me a cheeseburger.
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Rads will. If those raiders come snooping around, they're gonna regret it.
Foundation and those raiders up at the crater just don't get along. They want to take everything we've worked for.
Gotta keep your eyes peeled in this weather.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I'm home. I'm sorry it's been so long, but I couldn't get away. I know neither of you is around to hear this, but I miss you. I miss watching Dad grade papers on the living room table. I miss the three of us huddled around the radio, listening to the Silver Shroud. Dad, you were right about what living underground would really be like. 25 years locked in with the same people was a challenge. But watching them pair up, get married, have children, well, I think I got to know a little bit of what you and Mom were always telling me. Well, since I'm doing this whole trip down memory lane, maybe a walk over to the old high school is in order.
Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Dude, we actually got a lot of shit from that. Damn. Holy shit. Wild plays being made.
Attention customers, Monongah Power Plant has experienced an unexpected failure. We apologize for the inconvenience. Rest assured that our maintenance crews are working hard to minimize the outage and safely restore power. Based on current projections, most customers should expect power to be restored by...
Hell yeah, let's get it.
Attention citizens.
Death from
Nuclear
above.
strike imminent.
Where?
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Is Monongah again? Hey. Not yet, no.